Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking a little Trojan athletics, and my guest today should know a thing or two about Trojan athletics. Director of Athletics, Jeremy McClain. Jeremy, thanks for joining me here today.
Always a pleasure to be here. Appreciate it.
And we've wrapped up the Trojan Tour 2017. Obviously an opportunity to get out there and shake the hands of the Trojan fans across Alabama and Florida. First off, just kind of give me your impressions of this year's Trojan Tour and what some of those outlying fans are feeling about this upcoming fall athletic schedule. So.
Yeah, Aaron, like you said, we had 6 stops along Trojan Tour this year, and really, I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, the best tour we've ever had. A lot of that, we had a lot of success this year. It's been a fun year. People are excited. But I also think we were able to kind of change the format a little bit, make sure we were reaching out to the right people. So we had really good crowds at every stop, and it was a great opportunity. It's an opportunity we take to talk about the past year, the bragging points, the success we've had, to say thank you to our supporters, and then really to get people excited about what's coming up. And so that's really what's fun about it, I think, is looking forward a little bit. It's always fun to reminisce about the success, but what is the most fun is looking forward to what can be in 2017-18 for Trojan Athletics.
And of course, the opportunity to meet with those people on the road, and especially, I refer to it as outliers, but it's in these areas that it's Trojan territory, but it's not, those people aren't here
Right.
in Troy and around it all the time. So I know it's got to be a good opportunity for you to be able to meet face-to-face with some of those fans, and even maybe some more casual fans
Right.
out there, to kind of bring them into the fold a little bit more.
Sure. So, like you said, we're coming to them on their turf, which is what we want to do. We want to get into their communities, and we take our coaches with us, obviously. And so we have as many of our staff and coaches there as we possibly can, and give people an opportunity to interact. And what I'll say about Troy is that we have a unique niche in the fact that we're playing at a high level, the highest level possible, Division I athletics, FBS, and we've got a great program, and our coaches are as accessible as any place you'll find in the country. So we go to these tours, and our coaches are there, visiting with our fans, mingling in the crowd, answering questions, having conversations. So that's really the fun part of it, and our coaches enjoy getting the opportunity to do that too.
And of course, fall's coming up here probably quicker than we all think, and so football, obviously, a lot of excitement for football, and there's a lot of reason to be excited about football. So and I know that's probably one of the big topics that hit on Trojan Tour. So
yeah, sure. I think everybody, especially in this part of the country, football is kind of front and center, especially as you move into the fall. So for us, coming off a 10-win season, a bowl victory, and really having a great nucleus of our players back, being able to retain our entire coaching staff, so all those things point in a very positive direction. Still a lot of work to be done, and you still have to go out and compete. So, but it really bodes well, I think, for us to try to maintain and build on the momentum we have. We've got about 98% of our offensive skill positions back, position players back, and we lost some key offensive linemen. We lost some guys on defense, but we feel really good about where we're at, and our coaches have done an excellent job of keeping our guys focused, and that'll be the objective moving into August as we prepare for that opening game in September.
And of course, not just football. I know on the tour, Phil and Chanda hit a couple of those stops and talk about building the level of excitement that's a fall sport, even though it's still a few months away, but
Right. Basketball
is a fall sport, starts in the fall. But I know a lot of fans were excited to get to see Phil and Chanda after the success they had this past year.
Yeah, so. No doubt. I think our folks enjoyed that. I think our coaches enjoyed that. We're the only program in the country to win a bowl game and then win men's and women's basketball conference championships. And so that was a great bragging point for us, and our basketball programs are in a good place. Shanda, on the women's side, we lost a lot of seniors, a lot of key contributors, but she's really got a great recruiting class coming in, one she's really excited about. And then on the men's side, we obviously had a great run at the end, a lot of success. And Phil really returns the nucleus of that team.
That group is coming back,
yeah.
The good chunk of that. So, and of course, with some new coaches starting here in the fall as well. So, an opportunity to see some new faces coming here in the fall. And I know there's got to be a level of excitement for the new coaches to see volleyball and soccer, the new coaches take things over here in the fall. So.
Yeah, Jed O'Connor, who's taken over our soccer program, really hit the ground running early in the spring semester, and had a great spring as far as effort and work and conditioning with our student athletes there on the soccer side. And I know they're all looking forward to getting back and getting started. And we're excited about what's going on there. And then on the volleyball side, Josh Lauer's brought a great energy to the program and been recruiting really hard. And he's got a lot of his student athletes here this summer, and they're getting extra work in. So really excited about what those two programs are set up for moving forward.
And of course, fall just around the corner. I know it doesn't seem like it, but level of excitement for Trojan athletics, obviously with Trojan Tour wrapping up and then moving on to the fall. And it's always good to have you here, Jeremy, to kind of talk about the state of Trojan athletics, to give us a little heads up on what's going on and what we can expect. So
well, I
thanks for being
appreciate
here.
that, and it's always fun when you're successful. It's even more fun to talk about. Thank you.
Well, if it's not successful, we may not have you around as much. So
Understood.
So we're going to keep you coming, right? So,
That's right.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for joining us here today. So,
Thank you.
All right, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.